What's different about problem 8c versus some of the previous problems is that it's not in user-friendly form. In other words, all the numbers that we need aren't staring at us. In order to get it into what we call user-friendly form, we have to do something called completing the square. So I'm going to use completing the square, which is a good old-fashioned Algebra 1 trick. So first thing I'm going to do is I notice whichever letter that's squared, which is the y, I'm going to put on the left, so it's going to be y squared plus 4y. Anything that doesn't have a y, I'm going to bump it to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. Okay. Now this is where the completing the square process comes in. Pretty easy process. All I have to do is take half the value of b and square it. So half of that is 2. Squared is going to be 4. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides of my equations. Once I have that, it becomes a super duper easy factoring. So when I factor this, it's going to be y plus 2 quantity squared. And on this side, I'm actually going to factor out anything in front of x. So I'm going to factor out a negative 4. And this is going to become x minus 1. Okay, so it's close, but I want to take it one step further. So my final equation is going to look as follows. Y plus 2 squared equals 4 times. I like to see this p staring right at me. So I'm going to factor out this 4 in front of that. And there is my user-friendly form. Once I have this, it becomes exactly like what I did before. So again, I have to recognize what type of a parabola I have. Since it's y squared, it's going to be algebra 2, either opening left or right. Since this is negative, it must be opening to the left. So this is what I'm visualizing. Okay, identify the vertex, again, staring right at me. That's going to be 1, negative 2. The focus is going to be to the left, so I'm going to subtract from the x coordinate, how much? 1 space. So subtract 1, move to the left, and it's going to be 0, negative 2. And if I subtract 1 to move to the left, I must add 1 to move to the right to find the directrix, which is on the other side. So it's going to be x equals 2 because it's a vertical line, and then axis of symmetry, really easy. It's the y coordinate that didn't change, and that value is consistently negative 2. So there are my components.